Listen, I'm not your girlfriend. And I'm not your mother. But you'd better finish that pickle, or else I'm stealing it. Me? I'm a waitress, dummy. Waitresses have to be whatever people want them to be. Well, feels like forever. At this point, it's less what I do and more who I am. But not Thursdays. Today's my day off. That's okay. It's nice to sit on the other side of the counter for a change and see how the other half lives. This music, isn't it dreamy? I can tell we have some things in common. We both have to live by our wits. Hitchhiking isn't an easy trade. Waiting tables isn't either. I'll show you what I mean. Corned beef hash with 3 eggs over easy, whole wheat toast and hash browns. 2 eggs scrambled with bacon, sausage, English muffin, and french fries with mayo instead of ketchup. 3 eggs over easy with well-done bacon and a side salad, hold the toast, Greek omelet with well-done hash browns and white toast, a short stack of blueberry pancakes, coffees all around, and 1 Diet Coke. So, how many orders of toast were there? Yep. Well, unless you count the English muffin. Then it's 3. I figure there's an art to hitching a ride. You have to be able to read people very quickly. Waiting tables is no different. You get to know what people want before they know what they want. It's a sixth sense. It's good you managed to lose Hops back there. Let me guess, did he try to make you promise to meet him again? Yeah, we've all made a few of those. This highway is practically paved with broken oaths sworn to Hops, patron saint of useless stuff. Let me guess, you chose the red pill just like me. Well, you did learn something interesting about yourself in the process, right? He doesn't mean badly, Hops. He's just a bit stuck in the past. That's why he has all that junk in his car. Can't let go of anything. Can't change. People like to solve problems with the tools they understand. Hops thinks all the useful tools are in the glove box of his own memory. That's why it's good you got clear of him. He's a bad influence for someone like you. You need to let go to move on. I don't know, but driving in the rearview mirror will only get you so far. You can't live in the past. Well, judging by the faces in this place, you can't live in the present either. Look at these blue screen zombies. Everyone glued to their phones. Depressing. Very funny. That sense of humor will serve you well when our new robot overlords take over. A living dead all around us. Not you two, though. You and your girlfriend. You were very much animated. Although, maybe not in a good way. That was some argument. You were right over there, sitting at the counter. Well, I'm not one to eavesdrop. Something about text messages. Being present. The usual suspects when it comes to couple arguing somewhere in public in the 21st century. I only caught the end of it. It was one of those things that suddenly boils over. One moment you were sitting there having your strawberry rhubarb pie and trying to figure out where the next gas station is. The next moment, when I came back with your check, there was this big scene with you storming out the door. Beats me. You didn't come back, though. She hung around for another 20 minutes, mainly talking on her phone. Then she got her stuff and left. Seemed like she was making a plan to meet somebody. Well, the way she was talking, it seemed very intent. And when I was wiping down the counter, I found this. Have a look. You might find it interesting.
Gas station, yep. Thursday, 4 p.m.
Weird, right? Gets weirder, though. Check out the back. Seems like some kind of rendezvous. I mean, I figure that's not your card. Beats me. I just work here. Sorry, Copernicus. I've helped you all I can this time. Like I said, we all know each other on this highway. Pass me the menu, will you? I want to see if they have the seasonal milkshakes in yet. Aw, look at that. It's like a little map of your adventures. How convenient. Even your gas station is there. Did you notice? It's a typical sign, you know, of a lucid dream. Random happenstance, strange coincidence. This might be a good time to test if you have superhuman strength or can fly or something. I think I'll have peppermint mocha or vanilla caramel. Sure. I mean, come on. Raisin farmer? There's no such thing. Grapes have farmers. Raisins are dried grapes. End of story. Jeez, where's the waitress anyway? I'd kill for a shake right now. Well, things become real when we invest meaning in them. When we make them real.
I wanted to play a different game.
It's not a theory. There's a poem about this. A guy is having an argument with his friend. He's freaking out because the meaning of every word, everything, every idea seems to be falling apart. After a while, I understood that talking this way, everything dissolves. Justice, pine, hair, woman, you, and I.
Yeah, sometimes I'm sad, sometimes I'm not. It's just the way I am. At the moment.
Exactly. Booth, menu, you, I, mustard, mustard. It all starts to dissolve. It's my day off reading.
I just... I mean... life is not exactly easy. Half the time anyway. I do need a girlfriend, that's what it is. You're right on that. I've not had I wish a girl would ask me on a date. Would be nice.
Well, he remembers this lover he had, and that helps him get his head screwed on straight again.
I mean, I'd be so happy if a girl did ask me on a date, but saying that,
well,
the guy has to make the first move.
It's more that he thinks back to what it was like when they were together, and the different memories come together and leave him with a sense of specificity. That things are real and not just a big pile of words and concepts and stuff that fall apart the moment you try to squeeze them tight. He thinks back to when he was a boy and remembers this river where he would try to catch the little orange silverfish called pumpkin seed.
I mean, do you have a boyfriend, Nicole?
That's nice, right?
I mean, I need to get myself a girlfriend, but...
Pumpkin seed. Makes things feel more real. Look at me. Don't forget me. See me for who I am. Pumpkin seed.
It's like we're both single, eh? You're looking for a guy, probably, aren't you? And I'm looking for a girl.
You'd be surprised. You wouldn't believe how much people project their weird bullshit on me. It's the curse of the diner waitress. Less a real person and more a blank
Unless you're probably
screen.
not. No.
I can't tell you how many swingin' dick detective McGurks I've met in this place. Give me a coffee as black as a moonless night, darling. Shit like that. Are you sure about that? Or is that just what you want me to be? You don't seem to realize that you're the one pulling the strings in here. Well, everyone has an agenda. People think they come to a diner for food, but they're really looking for something much more profound. They want something, and at the end, they settle up. You bring the bill, and they have the chance to make good again. Everybody wants to be forgiven. It's a simple transaction.
Are you looking for a man, are you? Oh.
Only when you're as good at it as I am. In this job, you work as a professional shapeshifter. After a while, you can't even recognize yourself in the mirror anymore. You start to realize that nobody is what they seem. Not you, especially not them. This whole modern problem of people not really being present, it's everywhere. And technology only makes it worse. Once the robot doubles started showing up, that was the tipping point. Robot doubles. The first models were so expensive, only Silicon Valley types could afford them, like electric cars. But pretty soon it got to the point where basically anybody could afford a robot double of themselves. You could pick one up at Walmart. One aisle over from the toilet paper.
What is your age, Nicole? And I'll tell you my age.
The company that produces my cheap-ass phone started them. They claimed they were on a mission to disrupt the human space.
I'm not that old.
I hate that word. Disrupt.
I mean, what's your age?
Pretty much anything you want.
You're probably the same age as me.
There's where you have to be careful. It acts like you, but it only performs at about 70% of your capabilities. It's you, after a bunch of drinks. So, if you're smart, you only trust it to do really simple things for you. Go to the post office, jury duty, fill in for you at your boring job. But people are lazy.
Funny enough,
on their robos.
I'm that age.
All kinds of things they shouldn't. Making complex
so I'm not too old for you, am I?
Blowing up boulders. People send their robos off to be with their wives.
You say you're 31, yeah?
Carrying on affairs.
I'm the same age as what you are.
Imagine you and I are in a relationship. Then you notice I'm
Unless you're just saying that, but
slow.
some people say anything, don't they?
Focusing quite right. Like this. Look. See it? You just need more practice. Then you'd realize that I just stuck you with a pile of bolts for the evening.
I mean, everybody grows older every year, I suppose.
So
but
here we are.
I mean, you start from one.
Here we are.
Like,
two dummies out on a date together. Would your robo be smart enough to know that I'd sent mine? Or would they keep it a secret between themselves? All kinds of ethical issues, right? I don't know. I know you're trying to make your eyebrows move weirdly just to mess with me.
I mean, Nicole, am I too old for you or not? Because we're the same age.
Did someone stand me up with a robo? No, not exactly. It's more about this thing that happened to me at work once. I'm here, dummy. In my former life as a flight attendant. Grab that thing and pull up a chair. I'll tell you all about it.
I'm alright, man.
You feel like a sack of bolts yourself doing these safety demonstrations.
What do you do for work? Not a great deal at the minute. Just playing games.
People are zoning out, staring at their phones like the blockheads in here, or else just leering at you like you're the first woman they've ever seen wearing a uniform. But you start getting good at spotting the doubles. They're often the only ones paying attention, staring at you with those not quite human eyes of theirs.
I mean, what do you do for work?
No, they're not supposed to be there. But like I said, people bend the rules, and security rarely checks. They're fine on the runway, perfectly docile. But something goes wrong at altitude. Something about the navigation system. The FAA wanted to study it, but the study got shut down because you're not supposed to have them on aircrafts in the first place.
Oh, you're a doctor. Okay.
So yeah, I learned to spot them right away. It becomes a job requirement, a matter of survival. Here, try your
Some
luck.
people
Have a look at
charge
the table.
for their YouTube channels for people to watch.
So,
Some people don't.
1 mustard, fine.
And for
3
your answer,
mustards, not so fine.
I
The
don't
one on the
charge
left is the
people
real one.
for
See if you
watching
can
my
track it.
YouTube. Because we all struggle in the
eyes on
world.
the prize.
I do this
10 will get you
I do
30.
this in my spare time because I enjoy live streaming. And some people probably charge for the YouTube channels to make money, but you know, I just do this to enjoy it, to make friends and be happy. That's all I do this for, and to show people what I can do with my skills.
Very good. You have successfully enforced airline regulations. Want to play again? So, where was I? Pick that up again, and I'll show you what happened next.
Okay. What am I picking up again?
One time, we were doing a flight into Galveston, and we had a sudden drop of cabin pressure about 100 miles from our destination. No, but imagine this. Everyone's freaking out. I'm trying to help a girl with her arm
I'm
in a
pretty
cast
smart,
to get
yeah.
an oxygen mask over her head.
Can you hear me okay?
Suddenly, I'm aware of this Frankenstein monster lurching towards me. The robos, they're like an army of the undead. I don't know if they were affected by the sudden change in cabin pressure or what, but they just lost their shit. People are screaming, and we're huddled together like a band of villagers with pitchforks to fight these things.
So are you from the UK as well, Nicole? Or?
Locking them in the toilets and so on.
I mean, I'm from England, but are you from the same place in England or different area?
Luckily, they started fritzing out on their own, like Hal in 2001 when his brain starts melting. Let me tell you, as soon as we got over water, adios! Out you go, robos! Threw them right out of the cabin doors.
From Shropshire. Ah.
Maybe so. They're everywhere these days. I can see one in this diner right now, in fact. Can you find it?
So, Nicole Berry. Have we spoken before? Because I think we have, haven't we? Map area. So where do I go from here?
It's Elvis, dude. See that picture on the wall there? Trick
Elvis?
question, I know. The original Robo.
Oh, you watched the GTA streams, that's good.
The King. Can you believe it? God, I
Well,
miss the King.
I'm from
They say
Shifnal.
that it was the first robot double prototype ever made. He actually sent it off to act in some of those cheeseball
I'm from Shifnal in Telford, you ever heard of that?
movie roles he had. That's why they were so bad.
You ever been to Shifnal before? It's quite a quiet place, it's a bit like Shrewsbury. Well,
Am I?
Shrewsbury,
Says the guy who called his own girlfriend a robot. I seem to recall you standing right there, complaining, it's like eating lunch with an automaton. You really don't remember anything? What you were fighting about? What happened next? Well, I've got a little game that might help
That's
you
good.
remember. It's kind of like a telephone seance. Ready? Hello? Is that you? This is your girlfriend. Yes, it's me. I'm calling from beyond the grave. So, who are you with right now? Am I interrupting you? Why'd you bring me back here of all places? Of all the restaurants we've been to? Couldn't you have summoned me to that place with the sour
My
cream
friend lives
pierogi?
at. My friend lives at Keeley.
See, I told you this is a good game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, I'm your girlfriend. Somehow, I'm not with you now, and you don't know why. Except, I am with you right now. That pretty much sum it up?
Yep. Keeley. Did you say Keeley or Kiwi? Well, perhaps me and you should go on a date, Nicole Berry, if we're the same age. Wouldn't that be good? Me and you on a date in real life. What do you go to meet after the place? Not what I say.
No, this is my game. I get to ask the questions first. What's with this gas station you're trying to get to? What are you hoping to find there?
I'm just, I think.
We need to get gas in a sec. Hey, stop it!
I remember.
It's like we spend 1 year falling in love
My
and
friend lives
the next
at
4 breaking up, right? What took so long? Were you just afraid of being alone? Or maybe you didn't want to be the guilty one, the one who blows things up and hurts me. Were you waiting for permission from me to end it? Waiting for me to give you... Exactly. Waiting for an excuse. What? Right. That's why you stuck around. Fear. You didn't want to break anything. You couldn't get over the idea that this great future we were supposed to have could just be wiped out. The beacon we'd always talked about, our light in the bottle, gone. You left it to me. Put it on me to do what needed doing. Well, I finally gave you the sign you were looking for, right over at that counter there. You guys need anything else, or you're okay for now?
We're fine, thanks.
You do anything to make it different, right? To fix things.
Still there, Nicole?
I can take you to that gas station, and I can be her for you. Together, we'll open the box. You can make it happen. You can make it real. What do you say? Miss the old times? Let me be her.
There's a lot of pubs around there, yeah.
Good. Now it's your turn. You can ask me one question, whatever you want.
Kind of one nice oldish pub we used to go in.
The man on the phone. Yes, the one I was texting when we were eating lunch. The man with many eyes.
Yep, alright, mate. I see you put a video of me onto your YouTube channel, Pigeon, saying the links are down below to subscribe to Pigeon's YouTube.
Yes, he has 10 eyes, like this. No.
No, I'm good.
He wears them around his wrist, like a bracelet.
Oh,
Even while he sleeps, a few of them keep watch, their eyes open. He also wears an orange vest. Find the man with many eyes, and his friend, the man with mirror eyes. They're the ones who did this to me.
Mirror eyes. Oh, this is magnifying glass.
Close your eyes.
Hey, where'd you go?
Yep, how's it going?
It's like you went somewhere
Alan,
else
yeah.
there. Having some irresistible dream. Good for you. You don't have to wake up, but we do need to pay the bill. Works for me. What's the sudden rush? Are you sure? If you're lucky, maybe she hasn't even gotten to the gas station yet. Well, the card has Thursday 4 p.m. written on it, right? That was 2 days ago. And need I remind you that today is...
Thursday.
Yeah. If we leave now, we can beat her there by nearly an hour and find out who's waiting for her.
I wonder if I could find, yeah, okay.
Well, that's easy. If I'm made up to look like her, he'll give himself away as soon as we arrive. I have a few wigs in the car.
Interesting plan.
Like I told you, I'm an expert shapeshifter. Come on. Time to be forgiven. And time to hit the road. Time to pay the check so we can get out of here.
Don't know what happened there, the controller died on me. Stupid bloody thing. Do you know the Jasper Eon pubs? No, I had to change the controller over, the bloody pad died. Let's see, look here. Okay, here's a photograph.
This thing about robots is chilling. It says that 60% of the workforce won't have a job in 20 years. Hey, can you put down your phone for 3 seconds? I'm trying to have a real human connection with you, and you're so tuned out. It's like I'm eating with a robot.
I'm sorry, I know. We need to get gas in a sec. You can tell me about it while we're in the car.
Would you put that thing away?
Hey, stop it! Come on, let go!
Who is that? Who are you writing to?
God, keep your voice down. Look, I've been driving for ages. I just need to space out a little.
A little?
Nah, it's pretty
It's
easy.
like you're a million miles away.
Can you just give me a break?
It's more of a
please?
thinking game.
We were just taking a break, remember? Now we're back together, but I feel this is the last place in the world you want to be.
Well, that's what I'd call a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Ain't love grand? Come on, let's get out of here.
You didn't think you'd ever ask to get out of this bloody diner? I mean, bloody hell. Well, I do want to find a girlfriend eventually, but I think Nicole said she was single. I mean, I'm single too, but yeah. I'm in a car with a woman now.
How do I look?
Just like her. Oh, I'm not sure.
Good. I'm a very apt pupil. A very apt pupil. Here, take my phone. Call for help the moment something looks fishy.
Maybe we meet you. Put one on one day. Maybe we could meet you. We could meet at the town centre if you want, one day. Let me know the time and where and when, and I'll meet you there. It sort of goes yellow when you do this, and green. But saying that, many people need to get to know people first, but... Where's the, okay. You say you work as a doctor, don't you? So what doctors do you work at? I work all week.
Shoot. Right?
Perhaps we should meet up for a coffee and get to know each other first.
I did, yes.
Is what I say.
Right, it was her.
That's what you do if you go on a date somewhere, if you go out for a meal or something. And we can take it from there.
Yes, and?
I reckon we should. As they say in this world, we only live once, don't we? Make the most of it as you can.
Listen, there's something at the end of this road that you don't want to find.
What's at the end of the road? But want to find? People tell me this.
You do, and you don't. If you
Okay.
only wanted to find it, there wouldn't be all this conflict. Drivers lying to you, drugging you with raisins.
Like I say, Nicole, let me know in a time and a
glitches,
place and I'll
things
meet you there.
that don't make sense. The static. It's hardly been a smooth ride, has it? I'm just saying, there are two sides to every story. Story, right? The argument back at the diner.
You're saying
Maybe there was
you're
something missing from her.
31 years old,
Something missing
which
between
is the
two of
same
you.
age as what I am. I'm 31 years of age.
Fine. We can
But I'm
continue
hoping you
barreling
are
along the
gonna be
highway
the
if
same
that's
age
what
as
your
me.
Photos tell you.
Because a lot of people lie in the world, but...
So, what did you learn back there from your photo? Oh? Oh. You have my phone. Why don't you call it then?
Well, she told me she was a woman, unless she's lying.
And you think he's also this man with all the eyes?
So,
Hey.
Nicole, if you are the same age as me as 31,
Hey,
which
you
I
said he
am,
has 10 of them,
I
right?
hope you're the right age, and then we can meet up for a date, or we can go out for a drink. There's no harm in that, is there?
Have another look at that card.
As long as you're the right
Little
age.
eyes. See him?
Go out for a coffee and something to eat. Saying that, some
Freaky,
people like to
right?
get to know people first before they do that, but the thing is, in the world,
Oh, almost there
you talk to
now.
people to get to know them.
Sorry, I don't think your next ride is going to be so comfortable. No free refills and pickles with your fries. Sorry, Copernicus. I might have used you a little like you used me.
Used, okay. Are you working?
Let's just say I'm not your girlfriend and you're not my knight in shining armor. It's nothing personal, just a simple transaction motivated by nothing different than what you chose back at the diner. Well, except when it suits you to have me be her. Am I right? There's a price to be paid for everything on this highway. The bill always comes sooner or later. Yes, he's almost out. We're pulling in. I'll be handing him over in a sec.
I feel like this woman's setting me up in the car.
There's a third car now. A Bullseye. It's pulling up. What's that doing here? What the hell? Watch it, buddy.
Well, what can I say? Right. Part 4, is it? Okay. So I've done 1, 2, 3. Part 4 now. What the hell am I doing inside of a boot of a car? Where the hell's it going here? Matches mobile phone. Okay.
Yellow.
Hello?
Copernicus? Is that you?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam. Swinging by your toes over a tiger cage? Locked in a trunk? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. How'd you manage that?
It's too long story.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. You've sworn to deceive me, Vern. I'm going to feed the birds now. I want to know the truth. Look where that got you. Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus?
This looks like one. Oh, okay. If you've got to go, you've got to go. I mean, you need to get your beauty sleep. I am off to bed. Talk soon. Okay, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon, and we can talk about more about this date, or meal, or being friends, or something. Maybe speak tomorrow. Sounds a great plan. Yeah. The ones, let's say, looking with one, yes.
Have you opened it yet?
Nope.
Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus.
Maybe speak
Inside,
tomorrow.
you'll find out who you really are. Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong. You need to learn the spell first, before you can go up against him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you. But let's start by getting you out of that box. Lucky for you, I've got my farmer's almanac here. Let's have a look. Hang on.
The thing is, I'm not in the box, I'm in the back of a bloody car boot.
Cabbage, caraway, carrot,
Bloody
car trunk.
Car trunk, man.
First thing you should do is reach around for the latch. Sounds kind of obvious.
Oh, I shot a fucking elastic button, fucking hell.
Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them? It's a little gizmo with some wires.
Bloody brake lights.
Okay. Yank on the wires and try to pull the lights into the trunk with you. Got them? What color are the lights? We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward. Gotta run now. Good luck to you, kid.
Well, this is fucking shit, isn't it? I mean... Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Fucking pissed off with this fucking shit. It's like GTA 5. Oh, for fucking hell. Shit, fucking wires. Well, this is going to be something different, isn't it? Green. Fucking around this bloody pissing game. There we go. Oh my fucking stupid game. This is gonna piss me off. Fucking hellfire. Green. Green. Fucking can't remember the pissing colours now. Shit. Fucking bastard game now. Piss off. Fuck. No, I'm pissing enough to this shit. The fucking place is like being in the fucking fucking games, annoying. Fucking pissing complicated pissing wires every fucking where. Fixing the fucking electric supply box. That probably fucking is, yeah. Fuck off. It's alright, no. Wrong's wrong. Oh, just do my pissing in. Fixing the car brake lights. How would you hack a car? Oh, look at doing a pissing do now. Yeah, bloody right. I fucking know that. Bollocks. Fuck! Shit! Thank you, Rockstar. Rockstar's fault. Blame it on Rockstar. No. Piss off. Right. That's definitely alright. Fuck! Piece of fucking shit! That's not right either, no. Fucking game. No. The 2 green ones are working, but 3 green ones. Alright, so this is pissing me off. I'm getting angry. There we go. This is bloody stupid. Okay, here we go. Nope. Wow, bollocks! Is that right? Have I missed something out? I must have missed bloody something out, haven't I? Is that right? There. Does it go to the top there? Does that go there? There. Does it go across? There. Does that go across there? No. Does it go across there? No. If I change one of these around, does it go to the top? Or is that wrong? No, that's right. Can't be right. Oh, there we go. Then where does that one go? Does that go there? Does that go up the top there? That doesn't make any sense. You fucking silly game. Doesn't work. Why is it red? I'm all right. It's at 1. Right. Doesn't work, game. Fuck, stupid fucking game. It's just annoying. Well, that took the fucking piss. Fucking shit. Bloody bastard.
ما أدري شو بدي تسوي بسيارتي بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان
Don't speak Arabic.
راح تسح بعدين. English. آسف. ما أدري هاي مو صدق بس أنا أشعر بيه كان من صدق حاجة سعر. كل شيء هنا إلها دلالة رمزية السترن الجير ولا القرن على الدشبول. هسه حتى لو أحد إيدي من السترن السيارة من كيف تمشي عدل بس من أقوم أشوف إنه هذا جنهل. هسه شنو اللي تغير وإذا هاي كله إشارات شنو معنى ماله أدري هاي مو صدق بس أنا أشعر بيه كان من صدق حاجة سعر. إيه معود على كيفك أريد أوقف. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια.
Oh, this is fucking stupid, this is.
Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου.
Trying to figure this bloody game out.
Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Μπορείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Μπορείτε να δείτε του ορίζοντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι χαμηλός. I try to find it in the direction. And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night. They are stumbling on my way back to you. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del horizon. And I lost my memory on the only way over there. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός δεν μπορείς εκεί way back to you. Puedes ver el al final del horizon. And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. And And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt parate de Fuacuse otio Enenzo Jamilos Temboris equipunas Porite navite tu horizondas totelos tu dromo Porite navite on the only way del camino Los temboris take my way back to the show. Piacete tutta Orizondo Tu lo tome Serais-tu la chimère revenue des enfers et montrer les reflets de mon âme? Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu, suis-je en train de rêver, es-tu vraiment là? Un fantôme, un mirage, une illusion, ou bien es-tu vraiment là? Me ressemble-t-on tu fais pour venir ma copie la chimère des enfers me montrer les reflets de mon âme. Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu, suis-je en train de rêver, es-tu vraiment là? Un fantôme, un mirage, une illusion, ou es-tu vraiment là? Tu me ressembles tant, mais comment as-tu fait pour devenir ma copie qu'avant? Serais-tu la chimère revenue des enfers, me montrer les reflets de mon âme? Piacete tutte ia de gesto ciebie Borite And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt And I try to find an image of you And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night They are stumbling on my way back to you I'm sitting here, my gaze is drifting over the horizon. And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the land before of you. And the sweet fireflies, they stand before him. They are stumbling on my anastasia. Ahorita, mis ondas tocaron the horizon. And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt. And I try to find an image of you. And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night. They are stumbling on my way back to you. I'm sitting here, my gaze is drifting over the horizon. And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. And the crucial Tiorano Bori se kipuna statisia Equat I'm sitting here, my gaze is drifting over the horizon. Where there's better Lord, I think I get to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt. And I try to find an image of you. And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night. They are stumbling on my way.
Don't know, I'm trying to figure out.
Here my gaze is drifting over the horizon. And I lost my melody, the only way over to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt. And I try to find an individual. Esta dando night, they are puedes parar derecho. Por eternamente tu horizonte totelos tu dromo. Por eternamente tu only way over to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt. And I try to pararte derecho. Cielo está tan bajo que no puedes pararte derecho. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino. He oído el and I try to find an image of you. And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night, que no puedes pararte de mí. Sitting here, my gaze is drifting over the horizon. And I lost my map to the horizon, that's totelos tu dromo. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Μπορείτε να δείτε του οριζόντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Μπορείτε να δείτε του οριζόντα στο τέλος του nowhere. Ο Tyrant's Race ως είναι τόσο χαμηλός. Tutaj jadę gdzieś do ciebie. Ulica wygląda jak droga do horyzontu. Pamięć wybległa nadzieja, popepa mnie dopciąć. Serais-tu la chimère revenue des enfers, me montrer les reflets de mon âme? Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu, suis-je en train de rêver, es-tu vraiment là? Ulica
Can't figure out this radio station. I'm trying to figure it out, but I just can't figure out the radio station in the game. Nope. Let's have a look here. Try and find the. I fucking hope I can figure it out at some point. Keep trying and trying. That's what I've got to do. Try and look on YouTube. Alright, Coco. Hitch Hiker game radio station. Yeah, I'm stuck on the radio. Radio station mission. How's it going, Coco? Hitch Hiker mission season 4. Yeah. Hitch Hiker game part 4.
D'où viens-tu, suis-je en train de rêver, es-tu vraiment là? Un fantôme, un mirage, une illusion, ou bien es-tu vraiment là? Tu me ressembles tant, mais comment as-tu fait pour devenir ma...
Well, I'll find this mission on it, yeah.
Serais-tu la chimère?
Game is crazy, yeah. Phone's crashed. I will find this mission, yeah, I'm stuck on the radio.
Tu me ressembles tant,
Give me a minute, guys. I will find the mission.
Tu me ressembles tant, mais comment as-tu fait pour devenir ma copie qu'avant? Serais-tu la chimère revenue des enfers, me montrer les reflets de mon âme?
Just fucking mission that.
Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu?
I'll serve her your okay for now. We're fine, thanks. You do anything.
Hey, I'm out with other people. I didn't help you. Tu me ressembles tant, mais comment as-tu fait pour devenir ma copie qu'avant? Serais-tu la
Told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident.
D'où viens-tu? Suis-je en train de rêver? Es-tu vraiment?
COVID. '92, yeah. Let's see. 69.
Sitting here, my gaze is drifting over the horizon, and I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. And the pirates race over the glowing asphalt, and I try to find an image of you. And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night. They are stomachs, if people are steppies.
Yep, hopefully. Top one. 4.
Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu? Suis-je en train de rêver? Es-tu vraiment là? Un fantôme, un mirage, une illusion, ou bien es-tu vraiment là?
Yep.
Tu me ressembles tant, mais
That's why I'm watching every move.
Serais-tu la chimère revenue des enfers, me montrer les reflets de mon âme?
It can be a bit confusing.
Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu? Suis-je en train de rêver? Es-tu vraiment là? Un mirage,
Troublesome.
Wygląda jak droga do horyzontu.
I'm trying to do it again.
Wypległa nadzieja.
Six.
Μπορείτε να δείτε του οριζόντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Μπορείτε να δείτε του οριζόντα στο τέλος του δρόμου. Είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός είναι τόσο χαμηλός, δεν μπορείς εκεί που να σταθείς ίσια. Έχω ακούσει ότι ο ουρανός, they dance in the night, they are stumbling on my way back to you. English? No, sorry. I could, of course, back in the real world, but it doesn't seem to have come with me into this place. To me, this sounds like Arabic. I guess it depends on one's perspective. Anyway, as long as you're not going to start shouting at me again, it's an
That was
improvement.
bloody awkward, that was. I had to look at another fucking video to do that. Hey, piss, man. Yeah. I don't know.
Kidnap you? I don't think my singing is that bad.
Oh. Yeah.
How would I know? It's not even my car. No idea. I find myself behind the wheel here night after night. And the trunk, that's my dream too. You don't want to know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep. What do you mean? Whose guard? Yours? Now I know you must be an English speaker. The only people in the world convinced that every story revolves around them. Who are you, anyway?
What the fuck that go? So I was just thinking, hold on. Well, if I go to bed at a reasonable time, then probably won't. Hold on a second, I'm trying to find something. I just did drop something, yeah. Huh? What are you looking for? I thought I dropped something on the floor. Yeah. Can't see anything. She did. Right. No, I don't know unless it's your sleeping times that are messed up, mate. Hold on. Just trying to find something. What did you drop? Say them. So what did you drop? Oh. Well, if you slept at it's probably because of your body, mate. You see, if you sleep at different times of the night and you don't sleep at the right times, your body gets confused. Look. Hold on. Back in here. Touch. Yeah, probably. More than likely. It's hotter than that. I don't really know. Well, if you mess your sleeping patterns up, your body gets confused. Everybody's the same way. What about the... Yeah. You know, what? Well, it's probably just your body telling you. If you mess up the sleeping patterns, precisely. Well, yeah, I'm alright. Well, the only way it's going to go back to the way it was, mate, is well, your sleeping times. Well, you got to stick to a certain point of it, haven't you? Oh. That's the only way.
I'm not sure actually. But here, it's funny. On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir. Never heard of Ibn al-Shatir? A famous astronomer. I guess you don't learn about him in your schools. One of the forefathers of astronomy. In many ways a predecessor to... Yes, that's right. Copernicus, Al-Shatir, two iconoclasts from different lands who challenged the belief that the sun revolved around the earth. Two dreamers who had the conviction that their unique consciousness is not the only thing in the center of the universe. Maybe you're not just part of my story, like I'm not part of yours. You were trapped in the trunk, where I've been many times. It's like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered into yours. Takes a leap of faith, I know, to admit that we both exist.
Yeah. Not drunk for weeks.
The man with many eyes. No, I've run across many strange things recently, but not that. From wars, from bombings, from the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the dust settles. On the news, you hear only about armies and religious madmen. But it's the gangsters that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me. I'm one of the ones who didn't make it. Not all the way. I'm stranded somewhere in between, trying to complete the journey every night in my sleep. The El Mahdi army. They called themselves an army anyway. They were looking for my brother-in-law, because he worked as a translator for the US military. Neighbors warned us we should move, and so we did, twice. Yes, twice. No sooner had we moved the first time than neighbors started telling us that we should move again, that there were people looking for us. By this point, we already felt a bit like exiles, and once you're an exile, you never stop being one. The hard part will always be leaving our first house. That's the house I grew up in. The backyard, where we used to sit and tell stories, where we would pick oranges from our own orange tree. A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal, and that's when they came back and picked me up. 2 days later, when I woke up in a Baghdad hospital, I found out that they dumped me off there and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident. Yes, after that, I couldn't stay. The women in my family, my mother, my sisters, they were the only ones who knew. I was very close to the women in my family. They were the ones who were around all the times while I was recovering. The men, my father, my brothers, always working, always out of the house. I got on a plane to Istanbul, where my cousin lived. He took me to Izmir, where the smugglers are. They're easy to find. I bought a space on a vessel, headed to Mytilene, Greece, the closest harbor in Europe. Just a simple raft, but not as overcrowded as in some of the stories you hear. I was lucky, at least in the beginning. We couldn't leave for 5 days. Too many Greek army ships in the sea. Every morning, getting up at 3:30 to make a go of it. By the 5th day, I was so tired of waiting that I wasn't even scared to get on board any longer. Finally, impatience had overtaken fear. We did not make it to Europe. A boat pulls up next to us. People are trying to understand what's going on, but the men on the ship only speak Greek. At first, people are worried that it's pirates. They take everything from the passengers. Sometimes take the passengers themselves. Sometimes just ram the boat and laugh as it sinks. But no, these are police, it turns out. They take us back to Turkey, where I'm waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Of course, I did not remember all this in my dreams at first. These were things I remembered from clues I found along the highway. I've dreamed this highway, this car before, many times. It's a good question. I had an uncle once, who left Iraq many years ago to study engineering at the University of Bowling Green. I guess this made an impression on me. Who knows why we dream the things we dream? What is your dream about? A breakup? That's it? Ah, that's more like it. Who has been kidnapped? Who's this person that's been taken away from you? Do you have a photo? Who knows? Maybe I've seen her somewhere along this highway. I know her, the same woman, but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few miles back. An imposter? But she waits tables at Dante's, right? Betrayed by a friend. That's a familiar note to me. And yet, the waitresses at Dante's usually play it straight down the line. They can dish it out, but they only give you what you deserve. See, that was your first mistake. In this place, it's important to see things for what they really are. Keep them pinned down. The moment you start shifting things around to suit your needs, well, you're like Pandora, opening the box. She was standing with 2 men. It looked tense, like she was defensive about something, explaining herself. I don't think they fully believed her. One man was wearing an orange vest. He seemed to be in charge. Another, shorter guy next to him. Mean-looking, like a shrew. A trap? So, they were looking for you? Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your neck. No, I didn't get a look. I just heard one strange thing they said. That they were looking for a guy with 8 fingers. They were going to find him. Something like that. 8 fingers. Eight digits, maybe. Uh-huh. And you wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box with you, would you? That was the other thing they mentioned. They have the key, but don't want the box opened. Well, if they were chasing you... Say, have you noticed how many tumbleweeds there are suddenly? I don't know, but the weather also seems to be turning suddenly. Turn on the radio and see if you can find a weather report. My God! Get that thing off the window! Get it off! Get it off!
Well, this is going to be fucking annoying. I'll piss around radio station again. I don't know. Is it? Well, the thing is... Well... Yep. I don't know.
Lights. One of you has the chance to win a 10,000 pounds.
I don't know, got to look for the bloody thing then.
For free.
And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night. They are stumbling on my window.
English. No, sorry. Things I remembered. Remembered from clues I found along the highway. What is your dream about? A breakup? That's it. Ah, that's more like it. Who has been kidnapped? Who is this person that's been taken away from you? Do you have a photo?
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
Dr. Zest presents Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's favorite raisin cola, welcomes you to a daily hour of suspense and mystery. With baffling riddles and maddening hints that will leave you scanning the highway for answers and questioning your own sanity. With your hostess, Darling. Every day at 4:30. Don't miss a single episode.
Tornado warning. Tornado 60 feet from car. Tornado.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies today. Sunny skies today, and we... Sunny skies.
Fucking awkward pissing game.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies.
Yes, the Central Valley's favorite raisin cola.
Sunny skies.
Yes, it turns out. They take us back to Turkey, where I'm waiting and waiting
Trying to figure this stupid puzzle out. Don't know.
Of course, I did not remember all this in my dreams.
Sunny skies.
These were things I remembered. Remembered from clues I found along the highway. What is your dream about? Raisin cola. Girl, sun. Did someone maybe some miles before stepping on board? It's not working. They're stuck to the car. We need some other kind of weather to get clear. Down to the foyer of the bus station. Which is all concrete and closed to your window.
Sunny skies today. Sunny skies.
As the crowd lined at the door, a girl with long red hair turns towards me and maybe smiles before taking it. Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors.
Sunny skies.
Hold on a minute.
The cent.
I'm gonna put 1-6.
Looks like tornado conditions now.
I don't know why the fuck it's not doing that then. Should be on the
To a daily hour.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies.
Comes you to a day.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies.
Best please. Space.
Sunny skies.
it's doing my nuttinesses. I can't figure it out.
Look, a tornado. On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir. Copernicus, huh? Suddenly, this doesn't seem so arbitrary. Lovely. Turn on the radio and see if you can find a weather report. My God! Get Get that thing off the window. Get it off. Get it off.
Don't know, I'm trying to figure it out.
Sunny skies.
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
Shit. No. Bollocks! Right. Move the bloody cursor to what? Right. No. Fucking silly game. Okay.
That will leave you scanning the highway for answers and questioning your own sanity. With your hostess, Darlie.
Scanning the highway
Every
for
day at
answers
4:30.
and questioning your own
Don't
sanity.
miss a single episode.
With your hostess.
Sunny skies.
Raisin cola.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees. Sunny skies today. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. Sunny skies today.
Dr. Zest presents Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr.
Sunny
and maddening hints. Dr. Zest leave you scanning the highway for answers and questioning your own sanity. With your host, leave you scanning the highway for answers. Raisin Cola welcomes you to a daily hour of suspense and mystery, with baffling riddles and maddening hints that will leave you. With baffling riddles and maddening hints that will leave you scanning. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's favorite ring.
Sunny skies
That will leave you scanning and maddening. That will leave you scanning hints. That will leave you scanning the welcomes you to a day. Some cola welcomes you to a daily hour of suspense and mystery, with baffling riddles and maddening hints that will leave you scanning the highway for answers and questioning your own sanity. With your hostess, Darling, every day at 4:30. Don't miss a single episode. Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's favorite raisin cola, welcomes you to...
Oh, bollocks. Moved up. Four, no, middle four.
Dr. Zest presents Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's favorite raisin cola, welcomes you to a daily hour of suspense and mystery. With baffling riddles and maddening hints that will leave you scanning the highway for answers and questioning your own sanity. With your hostess, Darlene. Every day at 4:30. Don't miss a single episode.
We need some other kind of weather to get clear of that. To the foyer of the bus station, which is all concrete and closed to get into.
Bollocks. Two.
Sunny?
Suddenly, it's sunny. It's not working. They're stuck to the car. We need some other kind of weather to get clear of them.
Bollocks. Fucking damn. Moving the bloody over cursor. Right, there. Right, so it's still in the same place, right?
Its main terminal, which is more like an auto graveyard. 20 meters away, there's an old reptilian bus, shedding a green skin. Rusty scales, all melanoma underneath. It's billowing clouds of black smoke, a choking death rat.
'88. Train 88. Thing.
That's before stepping on board. I follow the other passengers, 40 sloven old crone. There's a McDonald's over Sharon Hill. There's a McDonald's over the road. I could have sought shelter there, but for the wretch-inducing waft of tallow that engulfed me stepping out of the terminal. My pockets are full of change, and I empty them onto the bar. Euros, florins, zlotys, lei, lira, and eventually there are enough crowns to melt. The beer is okay, but the glass smells like an ash.
Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large...
Bus is clean.
Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees. Level 3 thunderstorm. Level 3 thunderstorm. Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large branches to fall. Level 3 thunderstorm. 60 mile per hour. Level 3 thunderstorm. Level 3 thunderstorm.
To the foyer.
Level 3 thunderstorm. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Power outages are possible. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Level 3 thunderstorm. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees.
Looks like tornado conditions now. Look, the tornado. It's starting to pull the tumbleweeds off the car. But it's not strong enough.
Those outdoors. Looks like tornado conditions now. Look, the tornado. It's starting to pull the tumbleweeds off the car. But it's not strong.
69. Oh, shit. Been 69. Uh, 2 minutes, guys and girls. I'm going to figure this out. Sorry it's taking me a while, but I'm trying my best here, trying to figure it out. Hold on a second. Right. Um, 100. Okay, now forgetting where the bloody thing is all the time. No, done again, stay there, should be cursor. Great, I messed up now. Stupid bloody game.
Warning, tornado 20, tornado warning, tornado 60 feet from car. Tornado 40 feet from car. Tornado 20 feet from car. Tornado.
It worked. Oh, good riddance. That was very strange, even for this place. And the eyes on those things. It seemed they were spying, searching for something. Did you notice? What do you know about these guys? The ones who are after you? Seems he had a few extra to spare for the tumbleweeds. I see. What else? Oh, let's see. Balkan tours. Not directly, no. But I've heard about them. From a guy in Istanbul I met. He had made it through to Europe, but then had come back to get his family. But that's another story. He had come across this Balkan tours on his way back from Serbia. He warned everyone about them who would listen. Apparently, they had a charitable program to help refugees, promising to help them. But no one who accepted their help was ever seen from again. People just disappeared. And it wasn't just people in the refugee community either. Tourists too. They were strange stories. I only heard bits and pieces. Nothing very clear. Mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. People losing their minds and never coming back. Yes, people who were heading from Turkey into Croatia and Serbia were being warned about it. Watch out for mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. Rooms full of ice. Well, my friend, I think right now the best thing you can do is run for safety. They probably have a good beat on your location, assuming the tumbleweeds were on their payroll. Make no mistake, these guys are dangerous. Well, we've all been in a dream. We've wanted to wake up from, but couldn't, right? Let's just say there are people who thrive on that fear and have ways of keeping you from waking up. Exactly. What did you do to these guys anyway? Why you? Right. Where did you get the box?
I don't know.
They must be worried about what's inside. Worried it will expose them, all the things they've done, to her and to all the other people they've hurt. I wish I knew. Even if I make it to my destination, I'm still not home. That's what it means to be an exile.
Well, if you eat at the right times and drink, you know.
My niece.
Because your body needs the nutrients.
Where are you going, Uncle? She was the only young person who knew I was leaving. Imagine, she knew when my father didn't. I was always mad at my sister for telling her. She would ask me that when I was putting her to bed. The only thing you can tell when a person that young asks you a question like that at bedtime. I told her the truth. Not the truth, but the truth wrapped in the blanket of a story. There's a place where the river Tigris runs through Baghdad. A place called the Two-Story Bridge. When I was a kid, I would go fishing there and look out at the water and wonder where it all led. As a child, I was told that the farthest place on the earth from Baghdad is a place called Fiji. I would train my eyes on the horizon and imagine that all the water led there, to the point where the sky met the earth. To my child's mind, Fiji was the place where the sky touches the earth. These people of Fiji, they must be very tolerant people to live in such a place where one has to stoop over at all times and can never stand up straight. Eventually, they resolved to leave and find a new home, where the sky was farther from the earth, where the pandanus tree can grow high enough to be woven. So, they left this land right under the sky, leaving behind those people so old and bent that they no longer cared to stand up straight. The other Fijians gradually moved away from the edge of the world, and the sky got a little higher, and then they found a marvelous place. It was fertile and lush, with excellent weather, an orange tree for every backyard. But there was one problem. Earthquakes. Terrible earthquakes. As frequent as rains during the springtime in this country. All because the sky was still close to the earth. When there's thunder, it echoes off the roof of the sky and causes the ground to break. But the Fijians adjusted. They built their entire civilization out of rubber. Rubber houses with rubber beds that would sway during the quakes, with rubber restraints that would hold the sleeping Fijians tight while they dreamed. But Nadia didn't want a bedtime story about that. She wanted a story about good and evil. The kind of story children like. So I changed it for her to be about a Fijian princess called Nadia, who finds the source of all the earthquakes. So Nadia finds a dragon hiding under the earth. A dragon with a splinter in its toe, whose terrible roaring causes the earth to break. Nadia slays the dragon and saves the people by uttering a magic spell. Konothi se auton. Konothi se auton. It's actually Greek. Rolls right off the tongue, no? Okay, that was interesting. Can you say that again? All the mirror eyes closed. Seems like it. And look, that's not the spell's only power. The card. There's a phone number on it now. Do you know what this means? I think you're ready to make a certain phone call. Ready to put your spell to use? Good. Do you have a phone? Even better. So, here's the plan. You call them and tell them you want to sign up for a tour. Here's the thing. If they act like they're taking you on a tour, everything is good. But, if they've figured you out, they'll try to distract you while they kidnap you. Take it from me. They tell you someone you care about is in danger. But, don't believe it. If everything's fine, then everything's fine. But if someone you know is in danger, it's a trap. Get out of there. Are you ready? Dial the number.
Yeah. Yep, what can I help you with? That's a big park. You near the Argus gas station on Route 90? Alright, I'll pick you up in an hour. You don't have a car, do you? Just guess from your voice. So, see you in an hour. Don't worry about that. I'll be waiting for you once you land.
So, it worked then? I think you'll be fine. Just keep the spell close at hand. And remember, if they start telling you someone close had been hurt, it's a trap. Isn't that how these things normally work in the stories of this country? Other characters shows up, imparts some hard-earned wisdom, then conveniently fades away. Thanks. I think you'll be fine. You have allies all along this road, even in the cars of enemies. I've left something for you.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.
No, it should be on part 5.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while. It took me all morning just to figure out where to buy stamps here. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. Last week, I was at yet another barbecue. People here really enjoy their pork chops, let me tell you. There was this old-timer there, the host's father. He was talking about inflation during the war years. He ran upstairs to get something he was excited to show me. He comes back down with a 50 billion dinar bill. He starts talking about, at the time they printed it, inflation was so bad that in the morning it could buy 1 sandwich. By lunchtime, it could buy half a sandwich. It's a beautiful piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other. Anyway, keep it tucked away for safekeeping. The big piece of news on my end is that yesterday, I finally tackled my fear of heights. Your humble correspondent from the Balkans went hang gliding. Yes, me. Hard to believe, I know. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it, facing my fears and all that. But then the tour guide takes me to the hill where they do the hang gliding, and they're talking about the most crazy thing that happened the week before. You're not going to believe this. It's a tandem dive, so they have you strapped in with an instructor, right? Well, last week they strapped someone in, but the instructor forgot to strap himself in securely. They go running off the cliff and the instructor tumbles down the hill. The instructor was okay, just some bruises. But now the other person is stuck up in the air with no idea how to fly the thing. Everyone on the ground is freaking out, yelling instructions up in the air about what to do. The girl said later that once she got over the initial terror, it was like she'd been flying a hang glider all her life.
Of course it will.
It must have been exhilarating, conquering that first wave of fear. And once you're up there, it is amazing.
Well, perhaps you,
The best thing is that you look down and there are these tiny white cotton ball things on the ground, and then you realize they're sheep. It's not so hard to steer either, once you get the hang of it. Today, when I was looking for stamps, I bought one of those inspirational refrigerator magnets in a tourist shop. It says, "Do one thing every day that scares you." I know you think this kind of thing is cheesy, but I actually think it's profound.
Okay, fuck off.
I hope we can do stuff like this on our road trip together. Can we? Sometimes I hate how we live in Seattle, just sitting around in our own heads all the time. I feel like it's the reason we've been arguing more lately before I left.
Alright, damn it. Ah, great. Yep. Just go too fast, don't we?
If don't shake the fear out of your system on a regular basis, it curdles up into anger. I don't want to be angry. Well, time for your idealistic correspondent to sign up. I'm so used to writing emails that it hurts my hand to write a real letter now. How sad is that? But I promise to write more often. And what about you? I don't expect a real letter, but an email would be great. How is everything going? How did it go with that California assignment? The thing about grape farmers? That was this week, right? I miss you. I feel a little nervous about coming back home to you, but a little nervousness is nothing to worry about. That's what I've learned here. Fear is the mind killer. Love you.
Geez, there you are. Nice of you to grace us with your presence. I've been looking all over for you. You were supposed to be waiting by the post office, remember? Look, we've all got a lot on our minds since the accident. I don't have time to drive all over Mankato looking for you. Barely gotten any sleep since it happened. The tour, visiting hours are until 7. So yes, you'll get a chance to see her. She's in the ICU being evaluated for something called sub-fucking-arachnoid hemorrhage. So yeah, she's great, dude. Never been better. What? Hang on. Shut up. This isn't just any kind of phone call. Yes. No. I know. No, he turned up eventually. Yeah, he's sitting right here. Do you want to talk to him? Should I put him on live with you? No, I didn't think so. No, I didn't think so. Yes. Okay, I'll wait then. What? It's called a headset. It's a good way to not wreck your car while you're using a phone. Something I would think you'd be very invested in at this point. Look, it was an accident, I know. Sorry. But you just don't pull a phone out of someone's hand while they're behind the wheel. You should have known better.
This is Sky Camp from KTOE. Reporting to you from Mankato. For those of you heading south on I-169... Copernicus! Expect some delays
What?
around the Route 4 Don't say anything. He can't hear me. Only you can. Listen, don't say a word. Do you have that locked box? If you do, roll down the window as a sign.
Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to listen to this.
It's okay. You can close it now. No point in making him angry over nothing. Okay, good. You can't let these guys get a hold of that box. He may even have the key on him, this guy. They're taking you to her, but you have to be careful. You need to figure out how much they know.
To the hospital. Is this funny to you? Because it's not to me. Do you really want to go there? You really want to talk about this? Now? Of all moments? Fine. Listen, I know that she wasn't honest with you, that she couldn't bring herself to be straightforward about her feeling. I know it hurts you, man. But you two been growing apart for a while. In the end, she just wanted to be with someone more dedicated. That's the direction she was growing in. It didn't happen overnight, but the trip to Europe and meeting Craig, yeah, that was a big part of it. Oh, is that what you tell yourself? That all this is somehow his fault? Fine, whatever. Yes, we're all working against you. Are you satisfied now? Because this is hardly the time to bring your hurt feelings out onto the stage. Can I tell you something? You're a great photographer. I mean, nobody doubts that, man. But at some point, if people keep screwing you over, keep betraying you, at a certain point, if everywhere you go, people keep being assholes to you, well, guess what? Maybe you're the asshole. The radio? Sure, go ahead.
Copernicus, there's no time to lose. You have to act quickly now, before he puts that helmet on again. Use this bell. Stop him.
What? Yeah, know thyself. That's what I'm talking about. Ganathi Seaton, Greek for know thyself. That's a good start. I know you've had a rough 24 hours, but we all have. I mean, she's my sister after all.
He's lying.
Hang on again, I gotta get this. Yeah, I'm here. We'll be there in just a few minutes. Yeah, he tried it just like we expected. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I agree. It's time to call his bluff.
Step on the brake. Stop him. Do it. Step on the brake.
Ah, what are you doing? Let go.
Oops. Okay. Oh, fuck, here we go.
Visiting hours are until 7.
That was some argument.
You two came by my house, yes? You two came...
That was some argument.
You two came by my house, yes? She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
Visiting hours are until...
Here's a security deposit.
You two came by my house, yes? See that?
So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it. Here's a security deposit. I'm going away for 2 months. Here's a security deposit. I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. I'm going away for 2 months. Here's a security deposit.
Right, I don't have a fucking clue about this.
That was some argument.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's... She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
Ah, fucking game.
The prize machine has bonus rounds, giving you the chance to win.
Warning, tornado 20 feet from car.
Do you want to talk to him? Should I put him on live with you? No, I didn't think so.
I'm so used to writing emails that it hurts my hand to write a real letter now.
Barely gotten any sleep since it happened.
Don't know, but I'll figure it out. Just spin the bloody things around.
The accident, right? She's in the ICU being evaluated for something called sub-fucking-arachnoid hemorrhage. So, yeah, she's great, dude. Never been better. She's in the ICU being evaluated.
Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
Nope.
Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's...
Visiting hours are until 7,
I
so
know.
yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
Visiting hours are... Till 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
I'm going away for...
Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background. You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background.
That was some argument. That was some argument. That was some argument. That was some argument. That was some argument.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it.
Here's a security deposit.
Here's a security deposit. I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll be back. I'm going away for 2 months. It's great, right?
Damn, I just missed out that bloody part. What was it?
It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside.
I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked.
I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it.
Talked me into it.
So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised.
Well, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. So I'm sending you something.
So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised.
From my trip. Like I promised. It's
bollocks. Oh, missed out.
So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. It's a beautiful piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other.
The argument back at the diner, maybe there was something missing for her.
Well, you missed out something.
Piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other.
The argument back at the diner, maybe there was something missing.
Right, okay.
For her.
Find the man with many eyes.
They're the ones who did this to me.
Oh, great.
He
Here
has
we
10 eyes.
piss and go.
He wears them around his wrist, like a bracelet. Find the man with many eyes.
Well, obviously you've done that. I mean, I don't know how you've done. Say again. Well, if you go to bed at a reasonable time and bloody, no.
Help me! Save me from this man! Help me! Save me from this man!
Please, I think you flew into the bottle on purpose. What are you, the public defender to all things living?
Fireflies can't talk. Someone has to speak up for him. If the 6 tiny mittens don't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah, I'll set it free in a minute. I just think this light is incredible.
Let's keep him as our pet.
Well, the thing is, if you...
I think I'll always remember this.
It's probably because your body's messed up.
This is one of those nights, right?
Well, if you sleep at weird times, this is what happens.
We'll always have this.
Or
if you ever get to a
strange
point where
times,
you
or
feel like you've lost me, all you have to do is find your way back to here and sit down beside me.
well, not everyone has like that.
I hope the grass isn't so wet next time.
I'm serious. Write a note to your future self and put it in this bottle. If there's ever a point where things have gotten totally screwed up between us, that moment isn't real. This one is. All you have to do is find your way back.
Only if you sort your sleeping patterns out, you probably got to normal. Look. Again.
That's why I've made you this beacon. A bottle with a green light to show you the way. Sense of direction isn't exactly your strong suit, Copernicus. Let's make a pact. With this honorable Firefly as witness, I promise my screwed up future self won't mess this up for us.
I don't know. My future self can be a real jerk.
Mine too. We're going to make mistakes. Hurt each other. Everyone does it. So, time traveler, what news? What wisdom do you bring from the future?
That it's never too late. That any mistake can be fixed.
Good, if that's what you believe.
It will. It's because you have to. Do you know sometimes when you, right? You know when your sleeping patterns and stuff. Once your body's used to one sort of sleeping pattern, and you keep changing it around all the time, it confuses your body, doesn't it? It's the same with everybody. But I don't know. That was a good game, yeah. I don't know if they're going to make a second one, but. Have I completed it? I think I have. Depends if you want to do that. You can replay the ride again, but I think I've completed it, I think. No, I pressed back on it, on the controller. Yeah. No, I'm alright. I'm just telling you, complete the game. I've managed to get a platinum out of this game, yeah. So I've got 3 platinums, which is very good of me to do. But anyway, guys and girls, I hope you all enjoyed the game. Give it a like, give it a comment. I've managed to platinum the game. And yeah. I just hope to see all you guys and girls in the next stream. Thank you for joining me. And if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And yeah. I better go. I'm going to end the stream now. Have a great night and see you in the next one, people. And guys and girls, peace. And thank you all again for joining me. It's been a pleasure.